Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay. Stream is starting. Let's go. Okay. Let's go over to the stream. Today we're doing something a bit different. Which has nothing to do with my usual content anymore. It used to. Because this, ladies and gents, is Streamlined, the one and only. The Dutch train simulator on Roblox. I know the schedule said this was supposed to be UAD, but I changed my mind. And it's my channel, so I'll do whatever the hell I want. So, let me just turn the volume on that down. So let me turn the... There we go. Get the music going. Hang on, let me see. Let's see, does this work? Okay. Okay. So this is the music, this is the file. Okay. Just turn my own phone down. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now for geoRyan, but he's trained now. Let's get it going. Firstly, with we'll go with the best engine in the game. That's not me being biased. Trust me, I have very different favorite engines, but this is the best engine in the game. This replaced the former best engine in the game, De Class 15, which was removed for being British. A horrible crime, frankly. And let's go something interesting, because usually I do passengers or chemical, because those are the only good ones. What if we do cars? And all the same car, apparently. Very odd. See, I should be able to fit. Yes! Yes! So let's go. Include the... Oh yeah, by the way. I know I mentioned it earlier, but this takes place in the Netherlands. So if you can't say any of the place names, cool, I can. Sorry, let me put on the right playlist. Here. There we go. Okay. Okay, Krudeshem to Duckmoiden. That'll be right. Let's go. I just think that N button for the lights. I've been playing too much DSS3. It's this engine here, not this specific one, this type, was never actually built. It was real design, but NS, Nederlandse Spoorwegen, who are the, I believe the nationalized Dutch railway. If not, then just a really big one. Or at least they were. I'm not sure if they still are. They might be. They planned this towards, I believe, towards the end of Steam. I don't think they actually built her, which is my understanding. I might be completely wrong, but I'm usually not. So, but they're fantastic things. They're basically, I know this is gonna sound like, oh, of course he's making that comparison, it's so basic, but they're basically the equivalent of the British A1s. Or sorry, not the A1s, the A3s. Yeah, not the peppercorns, the Grizzly A3s. And but I do not believe they were ever built. But I have two of them here. I'm going to take some cars to, I already forget where. Oh, I forgot you can't see your route in the map anymore, that sucks. Duckwind, that's where. I like Duckwind. It's probably my favorite place in the game, because, I mean, I know, oh, it's in the name, but it is the main port in Streamlined. I forget what they call this area, because it's not real. It is a fictional part of the Netherlands. I can't remember what they call it, though. Oh, good! The cars are different colors. That's good. I was scared they'd all be the same. Look at this, they're fading in. Oh, isn't that lovely? Isn't that just amazing? Oh, it's beautiful. These totally not Beatles. Speaking of Beatles, I forgot to shuffle the playlist. And so it played. Hang on. Not sure what's going on with this. There we go. I am gonna move it over a bit, because I can see that it's a bit covering. Open that. There we go. And we'll just lock it there. Okay. So here we are, we have all our cars. Let's get going. Let me... Look at it. So beautiful. Absolute cinema. Oh, so we're reversing the only a short way, so that's nice. That said 2 stops, or reverse is not. Excuse me. Our reverse is not counted as stops. I don't know. Okay, I should probably stop speeding up. If you can't tell, I haven't used this engine in quite a long time. Let's go over here. If you do not have this game, I do not believe it's free. It might be. But I think it's still paid access, but whatever. If it is still paid access, buy it. Because it's very cheap. I got it for like $1 USD. And that was 6 years ago when I got this game. Like right after it came out. And I'm pretty sure it's been made significantly cheaper since then. The devs, I mean, I'll know about their situation. I'm not going to say they need it, but I know they certainly would appreciate it, and that they do deserve it, because they do a lot of hard work on this game and other games. So, you know, support them. Or else. Also, support me while you're at it. Go follow me here, and on YouTube, and on Twitter, because I feel like nobody sees my stuff over there. And join the Discord. Anyway, I think that's all my call to actions for this stream. Currently, what I'm saving up for is the stupid NS1, which is, excuse me, it's the best engine in the game. It's a shunter that can shunt a singular wagon. And that's it. Just one. And I prefer my cute little NS100, which is the literal best engine in the game, I swear. And it's a lot cuter than the NS1, because the NS1 is stupid. I hate it. Yeah. Back when I used to have, back like 6 months ago and previous, I used to have a friend who'd play this game a lot with me. And he loved the NS1. And would constantly trash talk the NS100. And then we fell out, but that's a story for another time. I will give you a hint. It was one of my YouTuber friends. Although his channel's gone now, I don't know what happened to it. I think he got banned for something. Now I think he posts NSFW artwork on Twitter. Quite the journey. Anyway. I haven't really done vehicle transport before, so I didn't realize it was so short. And I also never used this engine. Because, well, I have better things to do with my time. And so I don't know it's braking, so I'm just going to be very conservative with it. I keep yawning. I'm not even tired. He lies. I should really start making videos in this game again. Because I stopped because I wanted to have a cohesive brand identity, TM. And make it all about ships with no trains. But I've come to regret that decision because when I posted the James video in Wonders of Sodor, it did fairly well. At least by my standards. And maybe I should start doing train things every so often. Goodness. Oh, speaking of a shunter, there's an S100 over there. Is free cam in this game? No. Oh, over there. Oh, I forgot you can't see. Oh, you can see them when they're when they're carrying it, but you can't see them when they're not. Oh, that's interesting. Like that. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ooh. It's not a half bad amount of XP. Pretty crappy amount of credits. Golden. Let me find. So the NS1 is this dinky little thing. It can carry one wagon. It goes 15 kilometers an hour. It weighs just 2 tons. And only one of them was built, and it served for 6 whole years. NS100 here, 51 were built. It can carry a grand 2 wagons, and it goes 30 km. And there are like 2 or 3 preserved in the Netherlands. So that means they're better. So let's assemble some freight. Technically, it's under the diesel section, but technically it's a battery-powered engine. You can see in there, that's where the batteries were. It's a very neat little thing. I love it. Partly because it shows your avatar. And then all shunters show Hank. H-E-N-K is the little shunter. Actually, he's a bit bigger than we are. God. You go, Hank. He actually tells you when you should apply the brakes as to not be rough with the trucks. Not when you're light engine though, thanks Hank. Thankfully the braking on the NS100 is pretty good. I think it's only about 50 meters to brake-ish. On we go. So cute. I remember the old shunting system. It was really dumb. You'd just move a train of either general goods or chemicals between a chemical plant and the airport for the chemicals, or 2 general goods places for the chemical goods. But now you're actually properly shunting things and moving them to and from trains. I love it. Love it. It's great. That's why I love this game. However, I keep having to use my mouse for the brakes and not the D key because my keyboard is getting to be a couple years old now and it's getting really sticky the last few weeks. Rough handling, frick you game. Here, there's a thing in my keyboard. Just a bit of dust. Because again, my keyboard is like 5 years old, I think. I'm like, oh, the keyboard shouldn't be breaking after that long. Yeah, I've been using it nearly every day since then. Well, not nearly every day. Nearly every weekday since then. Over the course of 5 years, 4 years, that'll do it. Especially on the ASD, Z, X, and C keys, which are just completely worn out. And W and E aren't much better. V, for some reason, is a bit worn. I don't know why. I don't use it much. Question mark, enter. Left shift Windows button. All fading. T to reverse, don't mind if I do. Oh, and the space bar. But it's big, so it's distributed around. It's not that bad. But then other random keys keep sticking, like, not physically sticking, but just not going. Like the 3 key, which goes to cab view. Oh, and you see it working now when I talk about it. But normally I have to hold it down in order to get it to go. I'm probably just gonna get a new keyboard, really. Ooh, a little alligator. Streamlined narrow gauge back. Yeah, I get it. He does that when you have to stop. And, yeah. And uncouple. Lovely sound effects. Wouldn't you say? Let me just move the mic more towards me here. You can hear every noise that comes out of my face. These things on the microphone are like the no, really, it's like a mesh looking thing, but it's not. It's I don't know. Slow down. Slow down, you silly thing. Speaking of, let me get a... Let me get a photo of her. Also known as the Orsic. The NS100s. Not sure why. Not sure what that means. But... preserved are 103 and I think 137? 103, yeah, 103 and 137. Let me get... Let me... Image. Cancel. Okay. Image. Create new. Save to pictures. NS103. Nope. And my 3 key stuck, so now it's just NS10. No, NS103. There we go. And then... Save here as NS137. Oh, and there is a third one preserved, NS145 in a odd livery. Okay, let me add these. Browse. Here's NS103. Let me duplicate. Can I do that? No, I can't. And then this is NS137. And then this is NS145. All of which are preserved in places in the Netherlands. Not sure where, because I don't have time to check. See, there they are. Anyway, get out of here, you. So, let's keep going. Couple. E key was sticking again! At least it makes the stream longer. So, in case you didn't see it in my schedule announcements, earlier in the week, I will be away, in the coming week. I will have a video prepared for Monday, but I won't be able to stream until the weekend, because I'll be gone. So I will not be streaming next Thursday because that is the day I get back, and I will be generally tired and probably jet lagged too. Because I'm going to the magical, mystical Newsom land, otherwise known as California, to see Queen Mary, the ocean. And to see Iowa, the battleship, not the only right. And also to see Disneyland, because I've been before. But mainly I'm going for Queen Mary and for Iowa. I will absolutely be posting photos on my Twitter and in the Discord. So, you know, hint hint, wink wink. And then after that, I will be back for, I believe, about 2 or 3 weeks until I go on another vacation, to Gettysburg in Pennsylvania, because my grandfather has wanted to take me forever, and we were going to go a few years ago, but then COVID happened, and we couldn't really do that, but now we're going to. And that'll be fun. Again, I'll be posting pictures on my Twitter and the Discord. Links in the below the stream. I don't know to call it the description or not. I'm too YouTube brained. What else? Oh yes, July 11th. Hello, you bot. Kill yourself. Oh, hope Twitch doesn't catch me for saying that. It doesn't matter, it's a bot. It doesn't have feelings. What was I? Oh yeah, July 11th, the tall ships come to Boston. As you all know, I am very proud to be a New Englander, and so, obviously, when such a flotilla of impressive vessels comes to my home soil, I must attend. It's not like I was gonna go see them in New York or something. Not only is it farther away, it's New York. Nobody likes New York. Not even New Yorkers like New York. Especially me. I don't like New York. I've been there once, never again. Maybe I'll go to Albany for useless later. And maybe Niagara for the falls. And basically, it's New York City that nobody likes. The rest of the state is fine, I'm sure. But the city, bleh. Anyway, the tall ships are coming to Boston, July 11th to 16th, I think. And I'll be seeing them on the 11th. I'll be seeing them come in, because very graciously, I have a friend who is letting me stay on their balcony with a perfect view of the harbor, where the parade of ships will be coming by. Boston Harbor. I did the funny accent. Please laugh. I will absolutely be posting pictures in the Discord and on my Twitter because I'm very excited, because not only will I get to see Constitution again, because I haven't seen her in about a year. But I will be seeing Eagle, USCGC Eagle, for the third time in my life. Last time was last September, my birthday, when we went to see USS Normandy, when she was in New London. And New London is also where Eagle was based, so I didn't get to see her, but... no, sorry, I didn't get to go on her, but I did get to see her. And then I did go on her in the last Tall Ships 9 years ago, in Boston in 2017. And I went to go on her, and I went to go with the wheel, with the ship's wheel. Not the actual ship's wheel, the ceremonial ship's wheel. That's just on the deck. And the Coast Guard was very accommodating to the influx of tourists. Not me, though, because I was living in Plymouth at the time, so I wasn't a tourist. I was a local. Anyway. Also there will be my beloved Mayflower 2, which will be the first time I'm seeing her outside of Plymouth. No, that's not true. I've seen her go through the Panama Canal. Cape Cod Canal once. I mean, she's been through it many times, but I was there for one of them. I know that. And, she'll be there. All of Eagle's sisters, Gorchvok to, Gloria, Sagdes, all the other ones from the other countries. I believe Count Tamok is one of them. They'll all be there, all the American training ships. USS Arlington, an LPD running platform dock, will be there. As well as a Freedom class of Total Combat, Freedom variant, the Total Combat ship. Trying to think. I believe a Type 45 destroyer of the Royal Navy is scheduled to be there, but I'm not sure which one. Although it's not like they have very many. Ha 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 ha! The flagship of the Spanish Navy, ESPS Juan Carlos Juan, which is an LHD, landing helicopter dock, she will be there, which is very fun, because the Spanish Navy is fascinating to me. And, East Sheld will be there, I believe. The one from the Cook Islands will be there. I forget her name. I'm trying to think. That's all I can think of at the moment. Oh yeah, the Polish sail training ship. Don't know how to say it. Usually I'm good with pronouncing Polish stuff, but that one I just have no idea. She'll be there. Oh yeah, the Swedish HSWMS Gladon will be there. That's fun. I can't think of anything else. I'll have to look it up. Hang on. Sail Boston 2026. Ships. Oh, yep. The Italian-American Vespucci will be there. I missed her in the last Tall Ships because she was taking a different route, and so she wasn't with the main Tall Ships in Boston, so I missed her. Blue Nose 2 will be there. The state ship from Texas, Alyssa, will be there, as long as my Commonwealth's state ship, Ernestina Morrissey. George Fuck will be there. Gloria, Guayas. Kalmar Nickel will be there. So replica of the Swedish East Indian. Lynx will be there. She is Nantucket's tall ship. I have seen her before. I've been on her when she made a visit to Plymouth quite a few years ago. Yep, Mayflower 2 will be there. The Romanian Mircea will be there. That's another one of Eagle's sisters. Okay, what is Fan Pier? Because that's where Mayflower 2 is going to be. Fan Pier, Boston. Oh, it's right next to the Children's Museum. Okay. And right next to the Tea Party ships. That makes sense. Oh, that's nice. TS Patriot State's going to be there. That's the training ship for the Mass Maritime Academy, which is our Maritime Academy. That's going to be at the cruise terminal. Oh, India has a representative, Ines Sundarshini. That's nice. Bermuda, oh. European Union. So that's about all the big ones. There's a bunch of smaller ones. Pride of Baltimore 2, that's one. That I frankly don't really care about. But, that's all of the highlights. I think it'll be all of Eagle's sisters, other than the original Gorge Fock, which is a stationary training ship slash museum ship in somewhere in Germany. No, not the new one, the older one. She is in yeah, museum ship where? In Stralsund, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So yes, Gorge Fock 2 will be there. Gorge Fock original will not, because, well, frankly, that'd be a miracle if she was seaworthy. Because she hasn't been maintained to be seaworthy, I mean. Not because she wouldn't be seaworthy. Eagle's seaworthy, and they're basically the same age. Whatever, doesn't matter. Let's get back into the game. So I've shunted that amount so far. See, pretty good. And I don't think there's much left. There's only a couple, I think. This will have to be a short one, by the way. Short, relatively. It'll be like an hour and a half. Because I have a thing to do, big surprise, that requires me to not be streaming and to be somewhere else. After this shunting job, I think we'll do some passengers. It's always fun. And I might, instead of going for the grinding, I'll do something a bit more laid back, just for the fun of it. What I mean by that is by using an engine that looks good but sucks. Which is something I'd like to do a lot in my games. Tiger 59 and WoWs, for example. Actually, I can think of a lot of examples in WoWs. Not Anhalt, though. She looks ugly and she sucks. Ha 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 ha! Just kidding, she's actually quite good. I like her, at least. People say Nelson and Rodney are ugly. And then I tell them that they're wrong, and then they get mad at me. And they say, "What are you doing in my house, you madman?" They're really not welcoming of new opinions. Shame. By the way, can we just appreciate how nice this ship model is? That one. That is in DSS 3, I believe, or at least a modified version of the model. As I believe the medium coaster, I think. But it's very nice. However, Streamlined does do the cardinal sin of foil water. But it's not like they have much better. I mean, well, they could have the HD water that DSS 3 just added recently, but I don't know if it's worth it for a silly train game. I mean, I'd certainly enjoy it. It'd make the docksides look a lot more realism TM, but back you go, Hank. Your emotionless expression and your unblinking, unfeeling eyes. Just kidding, he's a cutie pie, I love him. Oh, we get on braking. Oops. Boom. Onwards. Onwards, you silly little thing. I don't know why the exhaust comes out the back. Should it be coming out from these grates on the front, I think? Oh. I mean, obviously, given that I'm not Dutch and sadly haven't been to the Netherlands, I haven't seen these things before. So, who knows? Onwards. Forward. The future. If you haven't gathered already, I can't actually whistle. No idea why. I've been trying for a few years. Just never been able to. I think it's because I was born with missing a tooth, an adult tooth, and so I don't have the right number of teeth. They're in the right, and the ones I do have aren't in the right places because I had braces for multiple years to move them into spots to where they are equal and everything is fine. But what that means is that my teeth aren't the right. Excuse me. They aren't the right makeup for whistling. Maybe I should buy a whistle, like the type that sports leaders have. Sports leaders? Sports ball coaches. Yeah, if you can't tell, I don't sport. That they have, yeah. We would just blow it. We just blow into it and it whistles. Onwards, my little, cute little baby. On you go. Hair keeps getting in my eyes. Wonder what sound that made. Alright, stop. I want to know, should I play U-Boat on stream? Do you guys like that? Or is it too good to have my grubby little stream hands all over it? I don't know. Because, I've finally, for once, had the, motivation to actually reach 1940. I'm currently in January in U48. Because I kept trying to do it in a, in U4. In the little coastal submarine. But I kept just quitting because I hated it so much. Because the stupid thing, I kept having to switch between the batteries and the fuel so that I didn't run out of fuel before ending the mission. And so I was just like, oh, frick this, and I switched to a Type 7. And so I have U48 instead. Alright, we're done with the shunting, and our train is beautiful. See you over there. And, now we're heading over to park the engine at marked location. I have no idea what that accent was. And without you, there's no point to this stream. I'm such a romantic. Goodness. The mic keeps wanting to fall into me. Oh, hello. Bye. Oh Lord, I can't remember. It's September or July. It's actually June. Come on, sunshine. What can you show me? What can you take me to make me understand? When you take me, others forsake me. And you touch me. Can I touch the rain? This is another one of my favorite shunters. This little thing. I don't typically use the scrapped version, but it works. Oh, it even has less weight because it's scrapped. So let's see. I wonder why this is pink. Very odd. So let's see. Passengers. Yes. Passengers with an engine I like very much. This little guy. Let's go special. Green. What does it look like? Turquoise. Nothing else can be turquoise, so no thanks. Oh shit. Okay. Comfort none. Comfort poor. Yeah, well, it's for third class, so everybody's poor. Ha 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 ha. Huh. Interesting. Third class. Oh, well, why doesn't the second class get an oval windower? Oh, oval windower. Yes. Huh. Interesting. Let's go. Centuisil? No, Vorlum Tuisil. Let's go. Yeah, she only has one whistle, this one. It's a very neat whistle, though. NS 5500. I like it because it's a tank engine, but it's big. And it's a 442, and I like 442s, they're pretty. Well, that's nice. So that's about 4 lamps Courant, which is a fan-made newspaper for Streamlined. I have to check it out. I haven't seen any of the new issues in a few months. Hope it's still going. Oh look, poor people. Get it? 'Cause it's third class? Isn't it funny? It's not funny! Load passengers. Absolutely. ACL on Z. I believe that's how you say it. Isiel? That's just how I pronounce it. Isiel on Z is the newest station added to the game. It's not new at all. It's like over a year old at this point, if I had to guess. Maybe 2. But it's new to me, somebody who's been playing since launch. Well, almost since launch. Like a month after launch. And with DSS3 like a week after launch. Very funny. Anyway. Yeah, ACL on Z, newest station. It's a nice little place. It's this little offshoot of Dock Moyden over here. Which is, it's when you go past the docks, then past the airport, which is here. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, I think you can. And then it's offshoot of the airport, and it just goes here, and then down here, up to the Z. It's a very neat little place. And you'll see it, because we're gonna go there, because that's the... First we have to go stop other places to pick people up and to take them. Because that is how passenger services work. I love my silly tank engine that goes 90 km/h. I don't know what that is in miles per hour, and more importantly, I don't know what that is in knots, because I'm too navel-brained and I can't think of anything outside knots when it comes to speed. So let me look at 90 mph. 56? What? That's nothing. 90 kW to Kritus. 48 knots. Well, that's actually not that bad. I mean, for a ship, that's pretty fast. For a ship, that's lightning speed. But for a train, I kind of expected better. But I think this thing is like, what, 400? If I had to guess? So I'll break here. Okay, so 400. Oh, that's like 350 actually. Okay, that makes sense. We overshooting? Nope, it's good then. Look at all that interior valve here. Oh, so pretty. Load faster, you idiots! Look at that valve gear, it's beautiful. Aren't I such a cinematographer? I should probably get a thumbnail. Actually, this is pretty good for a thumbnail. Screenshot. I'll just crop it into something recognizing looking like a thumbnail. Ooh, nice refrigerated train passes on. Forgot to whistle in time. By the way, if you're wondering why this shirt looks like that, yes, I am in my pajamas. At 5 p.m. on a Thursday. Listen. I don't have a rebuttal. Anyway, on we go. Lovely. Wow, I love that. Probably the most famous song ever done by the Beatles is by My favorite. Good old George. Gorge Harry song. I don't like zooming out with the FOV, field of view. It feels very trippy. But zooming in just makes it look cinematic. Remember, 350. 350. Place simple. I don't know how to say zero in Spain. Or was it 450? I can't remember. Equaling it out at 400 will do. Oh, I'm so anxious. Yeah, I think it was 350. And right our time. No, not right our time. Right didn't overshoot, hit the signal. Why did all of those signals go down? Oh, there's a train coming in. That's fun. Unless they're stopping here, they're probably going to overtake me. Given that I'm going slowly. Oh, they shut off their steam, so they're stopping. They probably will still catch up to me anyway, unless they're going another way. So off we go. Speaking on this song, can I just say, I hate Bob Dylan's voice, okay? He's a lovely songwriter. Especially as part of the folk revival. I mean, as the biggest Gwen Lightfoot fan, probably outside of Canada, I would be remiss not to say. And he sounds like quite the guy. But his voice is awful. It's so grating. I hate Bob Dylan's voice. Jimi Hendrix's voice is better, though. And also, I really like this rendition of it more, which I feel like is a universal truth. Hell, even Dylan himself likes it more than his version, so... Still yawning, shaking my head. Is this a game? I'll turn that down. Alright, sorry, I was just figuring out the audio. Because it always ends up confusing me. The music down a little bit. There we go. There we go. And hit the signal. Zam. Whoops, I forgot to hit X instead of holding S, which means this braking is probably going to be a bit long. Oh. Oh, I can't pedal up. Oh, it's not that bad, never mind. Oh, it's not like anybody's getting onto the mail car anyway. Or mail car. Brake coach. Well, no, it's not a brake coach, it's a mail car. Slash general luggage. Slash miscellaneous cargo. That's what, one door over it, I think? I don't know what I'm trying to zoom in. I can just, whoops, and just do this. Oh no, it's barely on the platform. Yeah, that works. So I think that means the next stop, I think the next stop is going to be a hill, I think, maybe. Because what we would do is we would go forward and then go over there, and then, yep, that's where Ichel is. So on we go. Ah, beautiful.
Place the mirror on the shelf. She looks for signs of beauty. Never sees herself. Smooths her dress of Oxfam tent. Then runs to find her boy.
Boom. No, that's not the right key. That's also not the right key. There we go. Huh. First class has a different roof color than the second and third. That's odd. Huh. Whatever. I swear they've been removing more trees from over here over time, because there used to be a lot more trees in there. Oh, we should start slowing. We'll brake when we hit 350. Yeah. I wonder what that is. That plant there. Not sure. See, here's the seaside town of Ichel on Z. At least if that's how it's pronounced. I have no idea what it would be pronounced if that's not it. Excuse me. And let's glide to a stop. We're here. Voila. I think that's about all that we have time for today. thank you all for coming and watching. Well, that's pretty. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm gonna go and do the thing I have to do now. And I hope to see you next weekend. Not this one, the next one. Sorry, I just realized backwards. Not this one, the next one. There we go. Because this one would be last week. Not this coming, but the next one. So, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all in about a week. Bye-bye.
Have got stakes and they're coming in the morning. So let's go falling, falling through the cracks. Who makes the pills that take the pain and make it soft as falling rain that falls upon your face and mine, steals our senses, swallows lives and sins free. They'd set you in their plans, but I will not forget you, my legendary ones. I see you in your innocence, I see you in the sun. One day we'll be together, though you're far beyond the world. Together and forever, we will sing your